Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I'm the creator of this awesome channel. Thank you once again for all of your support, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and all of that great stuff. Excuse me, I've just been having a lot of trouble over the last couple of days with my throat chakra, right? So it's something that's definitely trying to keep me from being able to communicate these messages that I have for you guys, right? But however, I'm here, I'm showing up, and I'm present to do my due diligence for my collective. Now, this reading is going to be for Pisces for January 2021. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and all that great stuff if you feel in my vibe, right? Now, I need you guys to be in a positive mindset and balance in your heart chakra because I have a message for you guys, right? This is the whole purpose of this channel is for me to help you overcome whatever you're going through. This channel is all about positivity, healing, and manifestation, okay? If it's not for you, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If the message doesn't fit, don't force it. That's what personal readings are for. So I pick up on the energies of the people who are tuning in, and this energy usually represents past, present, or future energy. So it could have been something that took place in the past, could be happening now, or might not have happened yet. That's why I ask you to stay in a positive mindset. Now, I'm going to set my intention so that we can all be on the same page energetically before I get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for Pisces for January 2021. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. And I ask that you help me with delivering this message and that you hear me clearly as I'm speaking with you guys. Thank you for closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or with the purpose of this community or this message. And so it is. All right, you guys, let me get my wand because I like to do all that. Now, my Instagram fam, all right? I'm going to only be on here for less than 15 minutes, which means I need you to go over to my YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available. This is just a preview, all right? Just so you can get a taste of what's going on within the Lightworker Society. Now, I'm going to start pulling from my Energy Oracle deck just to see what the energies are, where you guys are standing, what's happening in your lives. Keep in mind, okay, Pisces, when I speak, right, I might be talking about another person because another person always comes up in this situation, in your situation. So if I'm talking about your person or whoever this person is, reverse these roles because sometimes I could be saying that this is you and you're doing this, but it's actually your person, all right, or vice versa. I don't know, how the story goes, exactly, but I can just basically give you a foresight of what I'm seeing. Now, I have 2 cards that jumped out so far. I want to see if I can get a few more, and I'm in luck. I got a lot more. Put these 2 to the side. Now, the first card that jumped out was a happy family. Okay. What's going on here? All right. So I got a happy family. I don't know if you can see that. All right. And the number 4 is on there. So this card pretty much is talking about, you're in the process of trying to create your happy family, right? Now, this is about closeness, fun, that caring, energetic feeling that you get when you're in your family, that time of joy and celebration, right? So I know we just got through our holidays and stuff like that. So that also raises our vibrations. But the value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a high vibration to your life, right? You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. Now, if you're single, Pisces, finding this card in your spread can indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. Okay? But this card simply just says celebrate what's coming up, because it could lead to a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday party, or something. Just enjoy, right? Now you're on this temple path. This card shows up quite frequently, right? The number 12 is on there. Of course, that one represents the divine, right? The number 2 represents what? Partnership. So this is your spiritual purpose. And you're getting a whole lot of support because if you notice on this card, it's a bunch of orbs going around there. And those orbs represent your angelic guides, your ancestors, spiritual beings, however, that are around you through this whole process, right? So what you're going through right now is a part of your soul's journey. Now, you are on a karmic path, right? But you're headed in the right direction. So that's a great thing. So the choices that you make right now are highly important for your personal growth and your life lessons. That's the thing about the karmic paths. It's like, okay, we got to learn something, but be open to it, learn from it, grow from it so you can move on, right? Now, this is about life expansion. So something in your life is trying to expand, but in order for that to happen, you got to release these things that no longer serve you, and learn these lessons from whatever that you've been through in the past and whatever you could possibly be going through now, so that you can release it, right? And not hold on to these things. Now, keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection with the divine or the universe, however it resonates with you. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wondrous influence on all of your experiences. Now, I have the strategy card here, and it's in the reverse position. So that is definitely telling me that there needs to be a plan, right? So you need to strategize this, and you're not really doing that. So that will definitely help you within this situation when you have a strategic plan. Now, there's a stall in progress due to this. It's all just because of lack of planning. And you have this goal in mind, but you don't really have an idea about how you're going to achieve it, right? The patience card is also in reverse. So literally, you're not, you need to open up to the options that are available to you, okay? And you need to initiate action. And it's like, even though you might be lacking some patience right now, you're going to have to take those extra steps to do it. But what could be taking place, all right, you're not feeling like your wishes are being fulfilled, because the cornucopia card is here and it's in the reverse. This talks about great blessings and abundance and harvest and all of those great things. But if it's in a reverse position, you're not really feeling like you're getting exactly what it is that you want or what you hope for, because it feels like there's some delays. But the reason why these delays are here is because of the lack of planning. Okay, so this brings a lot of frustration to you, and it might even be making you feel a little discouraged, Pisces. But your wishes aren't denied, so don't think that. Don't feel disappointed about the delays that are taking place. You just have to plan, and this is what my spiritual guides are telling you. Now you're all tied up, right? That card is there, Pisces. Now, it could be some drama going on around you, maybe, that could be stopping you from moving forward. But whatever it is that's holding things up is making you feel oppressed. So just look at your life and see if you are your own jailer, okay? Or are you having, is it you that's keeping yourself in this emotional anxiety? I mean, that's an awesome question to ask. I mean, but that's literally what happens when you're on this karmic path. It causes you to look in that mirror and face yourself, right? So that you can heal those parts of you that you don't show the world, or those parts of you that are deep in your subconscious level that comes up as soon as somebody triggers you, right? Yep. Yang yang in reverse. Something's trying to be completed. Okay, something needs to come to a completion, because the yang yang is also about your journey. It's about ending cycles. That's the word I'm trying to come up with. It's about ending these cycles. And that's what the karmic path talks about. Like, a lot of times we don't want to go through the necessary steps, because yes, it does hurt to heal or to release those things, right? But at this point, you're going to have to do it, because you just have to. I mean, I can't even come up with nothing else. I mean, you don't have to do it because you have free will, right? Of course. But if you want your life to change, and if you want your wishes fulfilled, you might want to close out these karmic cycles so that you can move forward. So just let yourself apply more forceful energy, okay, to this. Take advantage of this time, because this cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, right? But you have to take action, all right? Now, it's a woman holding a heart here. Okay, y'all see that? All right, so this woman holding a heart really represents, love, someone that you love, a loving connection, but something that's trying to be created, because I see the number 44 on there. My 4 and 4 is creation. 4 plus 4 is what? 8. 8 is all about new beginnings. If you look at it and break it down to that degree, but this is about a female dealing with family, love, and emotions. Okay. This could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotions and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to be resolved. So whatever is happening within this happy family that you're trying to create, I wanted to show y'all the card. They're going to be resolved, right? You're a very intuitive person. This card says woman, but we're going to take it as feminine, masculine energy. It could be a masculine with feminine energy, feminine with masculine energy. Y'all know how the story goes, right? But this card says woman. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. Or this could indicate a presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help you with the issues of love, family, and emotions. But this is an even-tempered person who resonates with you and your emotions. So if you feel like it's somebody that's in your life right now, that could be that person, or this could be you, or this could actually say that there's a new love coming your way. All right, so let's see if I got any of my masculine energies who are into the feminine, or however y'all go, because we know how everything goes in 2021. But however, I'm gonna pull some more cards for you guys so we can get more of a backstory of what's going on for you, Pisces. I'm going to my psychic tarot, and then I'm just gonna go into my light seers tarot. I like both of the things, but these are new cards, so I'm really trying to get the hang and use these and see what's going on, how I can get the energy into these cards. I'm starting to get the hang of them now. Thank you. Could you tell me more? Oh man, I don't know which one it is. I didn't get it, Spirit. Tell us more. Can you lay the story out for us? Thank you. So you will get this recognition and reward for all of this hard work and effort that you have been putting in to try to create this. I mean, this is something where it gets public acknowledgement too as well. And I got quite a few cards that just jumped out here. Hold up. Okay. So all the hard work that you've done, you're getting ready to be honored for it, or you are being honored for it now. So pat yourself on the back for the job well done. Now, I have the Triumph card that came out here as well. Wisdom. Oh, cards are stuck together. Wisdom. Harmony. That's so wonderful. All right, so let me start off with these three cards, right? So we can really see what's going on. Now, here we go. All right, so you're definitely triumphing in this situation, okay? Because as I'm looking at this card, I can see the horses galloping through, and it's like, yeah, I'm running through this joint, and I'm using my wisdom, my intellect, all of that to help me to overcome what's going on in my current situation now, which is good. On top of using your wisdom, you're using your intuition as well, okay? So you could probably be a spiritual teacher, right? A good influencer, or it could be someone around you who's also helping you to obtain this wisdom. Now, you're gaining wisdom too, and that's what I'm getting. You're also gaining wisdom from this path that you're on right now, because of all of these lessons that you've been through is causing you to come into harmony with this person. Okay, you're a special person. This is what's bringing the balance to this connection. Now, there's a deep spiritual connection that's taking place as well. So this person definitely is a part of your journey, your spiritual journey, because the yin yang card usually represents, so I don't want to really say this because it's a general reading, but it usually represents like twin flame energy, and usually twin flames go on this spiritual journey, this spiritual path, right? Because this is the path that both of you guys are supposed to do together. But at this time, it's like it's helping you. Everything that you're going through and you're learning together and growing together is really ending these karmic cycles so that you can have the harmony within your connection. Now, the power card is also here. You guys can see that. Now, the power card is representing like a spiritual being. You have unlimited power at your command. So this is all about your inner strength. It's all about your willpower, your courage, your compassion, generosity, and love. Now, these qualities that you have are helping you with coping with the adversities that are taking place within this situation or whatever's in front of you or surrounding your life. Because you're able to speak these things, to really get into a vibrational match with what it is that you desire. This is what's helping you to resolve these issues. Now, some of you are in solitude. YouTube, go over to my YouTube channel, please, Instagram fan, because my time is about to run out. I lost track. Peace. Now, all right, you guys, some of you are in solitude right now, right? And you're taking this time out because you're really soul searching. You're trying to figure out how, or you're trying to get the answers that you seek, which isn't found in your outer world. And that's great, because now you're turning and going within and connecting to your higher self, because through all of these lessons that you've been learning, you've realized, like, God damn it, I'm my greatest teacher, right? Now, it's always important to pause, right? And have a still mind, to do some meditation and all of that wonderful, great stuff. Now, I'm going to go to my regular tarot, Light Seers. Thank you. The Judgment card came out here, but it's in the reverse position. And there's some self-doubt. Woo! Let me tell y'all, just like every card just flew out. But there's some self-doubt. Maybe a lack of self-awareness that could have been taking place previously, maybe in your past, where you were just failing to learn these lessons, right? Now, within this connection. Now, it could have been one partner blaming the other partner, or however it was some denial going on there. Now, my cards flew on the floor. I'm going to start over with that shuffle because I don't know which landed which way. I just grabbed them. Oh, okay. Now, and because of this, it was keeping you from being able to, this is all about celebration, celebrating weddings, birthdays, engagements, public celebrations, however it is, but it's in the reverse status. And there was a lack of support or some type of feeling that made you feel not secure or stable within this connection. It made you feel unwelcome, right? This is definitely conflict that might have taken place between you and your person, family, or however. But it took you to that point where you had to get into this state of relaxation. You see how this person is just like, you know what, time out, right? You took a break because you knew this Death to Rebirth card is in the reverse. That at some point, right, these things from the past it was just too much. And the reason why this new beginning wasn't taking place for you in your family situation is because someone in this connection was clinging to the past. And that was really just because of fear of changing. That always happens, it's hard to move forward when you're so accustomed to doing things one way. Now, the Empress card is here in the reverse as well. And maybe someone in this connection could have been insecure, maybe overbearing, maybe a little smothering, right? But they were lacking the growth. And a lot of it was because could have been just having clingy behavior or just jealous. Those things could have come up. I mean, just think of those terms. I know they just all sound so freaking negative, but whatever it was just making it difficult to maintain the relationship. Now, the Ace of Swords is here in reverse. Now, keep in mind, like I said, I'm going past, present, future, and that's usually what happens. It starts to tell us the story, but you know what? My spirit guides be like, we gotta start from the beginning, okay, honey? So they can understand what's going on. But my Ace of Swords is in reverse, and it was causing a lot of confusion, miscommunication, hostility. However, y'all was clashing in y'all perspectives, and y'all just wasn't meeting eye to eye, right? So a lot of painful words could have been said. Y'all wasn't celebrating, most definitely, because my Three of Cups is in the reverse. All right, so it could have led to some gossip, some scandal. Somebody went into isolation. Y'all just wasn't clicking. And this card also represents third-party situations. So it even could have been some external factors that was causing a conflict within this. I'm going to just call it external factors, right? Now, let me tell y'all, I'll be tripping because every zodiac sign I have done, it's been like another person involved in this situation. Like, I think 2020, everybody just was just like, fudge it. We're just going to do us. But crazy. But however, I got the Sun card here and it's in reverse. This was blocking your happiness, right? Whatever was taking place, that negative energy that was going on, it was blocking your happiness. And somebody was taking love for granted within this connection. I don't know if it was you, Pisces, or it was your person, right? I ain't about to be pointing no fingers. I ain't had to point fingers first and pointed them for me. It's the Emperor card is here, but it was sideways, right? So this person probably is teeter-totter in between being the Emperor and being, the Emperor in reverse. Basically being this disciplined, structured person who knows what they want, who pursues their goals, but at the same time, they could have been very stubborn, right? And overbearing, domineering, right? Maybe a little rigid. You know, they just teeter-totted between both those energies, wasn't fully evolved, I guess you could say. Now, can you tell us more about this Emperor, please? Thank you. They was juggling. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is also out sideways. Crazy. But they were juggling, right? It's a lot. You know, sometimes we be trying to play this balancing act and to be balancing our family, our partners, work, all that stuff. You can't do that, right? Because what ends up happening, you're going to end up taking away from something. Something is going to be lacking that energy that you need to put into it. And what ended up happening, who was taking the fall for it? You or your other person, right, was taking the fall for this because they couldn't put that energy back into you because they were juggling. The Magician card is here. Now, this gives you plenty of opportunities to manifest love, right? And maybe being proactive in love. So it took that point of having that willpower or that desire, which I'm thinking this might be you, Pisces, where you was like, you know what, I need to manifest this. I have to use the laws of attraction and use that power that I have, right? Now, 4 cups, because you was bored as hell, right? You was bored as hell in this connection, like this ain't working. And you were contemplating what you wanted to do next, because there was a lot of lack of excitement within this relationship. Wow. All right, you guys. Thank you. I forgot to turn my little space heater off. It's getting hot in here, y'all. 10 of Swords. All right, now, what we got going on here? This card, the 10 of Swords card, is like, whoo, this card cut you. Because it's like bitterness, right? It's like you feeling like there's failure, there's disaster, or something of some sort, where you just feel betrayed. And it led to a breakup or some type of separation, right? Now, this card even could talk about infidelity. And I mean, that third party card did come out, so it's a possibility. But however, it caused a lot of grieving. Now, the 6 of Cups is here. Somebody then was going through a nostalgia moment and probably hooked up with somebody from the past. I'm sorry, I don't know why that came out like that. I probably should have been a little bit more settled in that. What you think? But I don't know. This is how it came out. But it's saying either somebody was seeking to reconnect from with someone from the past, or reliving happy memories about the past, about people from the past. However, it could have been something where somebody reconnected with somebody, right? Now, the 8 of Wands, that took and stopped a lot of things because that's in reverse. So that slowed down this process or whatever was going on within your family, and it caused a lot of delays and misunderstandings and everything in creating this 10 of Pentacles, this happy family. Right? With the wealth, the money, all of that great stuff that you be wanting to have, because the 10 of Pentacles is the card. That's the one you want to have, right? Because you're going to have it all. And this is where you reach your milestones. But what was happening? Thank you. The Moon card is here, but it's in a reverse position. So there was definitely some deception, right? Anxiety and fear was taking place. Some missing information. A lot of misinformation. 3 of Pentacles, where the 3 of Pentacles is talking about teamwork, right? Being able to collaborate with your partner. Now, what's going on with that 10 of Pentacles? Thank you. I got my 8 of Pentacles that came out. So someone was trying to master something, really applying their energy and effort to mastering a skill, like really focusing on their task at hand and not really focusing on anything else, because they were trying to achieve something, and it was taking their focus away from, you know, what's most important, whatever that is. That could have been you or your person were trying to achieve. It could have been a goal, right? Right, and it puts you guys in the Lovers reverse because it was too much focus on the wrong thing, right? And not the family, not the love. Put you in the Lovers in reverse. Cause a lot of disharmony in this situation. Woo. Maybe it was too many suitors in the connection, right? But it ended up leading to some type of consequences. I got a Queen of Cups and Upright. You see how it looks like she's manifesting. She's going into a straight meditative state. And now she's like, you know what? There's definitely a point where the feminine energy in this bunch took more of a supportive role, because you're very compassionate and you connect with people on an emotional level, right? You're very, very intuitive. And this is good because you literally serves as the anchor to someone else within your family structure. Now, you or whoever the Queen of Pentacles or the feminine energy, Queen of Cups or the feminine energy is in this connection, definitely have a lot of people that admire you, right? So, the Ten of Wands. Because of the person that you are, it just ended up, all of this just became a burden to you. It was just too much. It left you stressed out, burnt out. It created a whole bunch of issues in your life, and it made you difficult to be romantic or have a romantic connection with your person, right? It just made it feel like love was a burden. Like, what's the point? Seven of Swords. Somebody got up there. It was a lot of lying, scheming, because the person on that card literally looks like they stole something and they run it, right? So it was somebody in the connection trying to get away with something, possibly unfair, or trying to spare somebody's feelings, right? Hierophant is here. Y'all wanted to avoid these taboos within this situation, but you started probably drawing to partners that made you feel safe. Something more traditional could have been going on, and that's what you were trying to seek, right? Seven of Pentacles, because this is about trying to harvest something or seeds that you have harvested, beginning to plant, getting the results from what it is that you were trying to do, you know? So all of your efforts started paying off, and it put an end to your hardships. Now, I have my Eight of Cups here in the reverse position. And you left this unhappy relationship. Somebody left it, right? Because what ended up happening is you were staying in a relationship out of fear, or just didn't want to be alone because maybe y'all had a long-term connection. But Page of Cups in reverse, it's like, somebody was really immature. Somebody in a connection was really immature and just wasn't emotionally available to be a good partner. Just put it that way. We ain't about to talk crap about nobody. Right. Because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. They were more focused on their own happiness, right? And it created an unhappy home, separation, could have been a lot of conflict. And then you had meddling relatives that were involved as well. But however, these external factors that caused this disruption in this family, Two of Swords, right? Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse, was basically like, you know, we got to do something because it's holding up this process, right? It's holding up what we need to do with our own personal lives. And of course, it's going to lead to negative consequences because, you know, you're doing something that's out of alignment. I mean, you can sit up here and see when you bring too many people in your connection, it creates confusion. But however, this truth was revealed, right? Because someone was being very indecisive about what they wanted to do. And this person was indecisive because it felt like they, whatever decision they made, it would have led to something negative, a negative consequence, right? But being that you are the High Priestess, coming out energy, High Priestess energy, very intuitive, right? You're very spiritually connected, and you listen to your own inner voice, right? Whew. You were trusting your intuition, and you was allowing whatever was hitting to surface. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yep, you decided to just, you know what, I'm gonna step back for a minute because my person is just not giving it, just not getting it. I guess I'm supposed to say giving up, right? My person, it felt like they were giving up, or even you gave up. You just was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more, because your person was in denial, and it ended up leading into some type of breakup, right? This is you again, or what, you know, feminine energy. Queen of Swords. So what are we looking at here? Right. You're very direct in your communication. So you wasn't holding back on that. You were clear about your boundaries and you were straightforward and upfront about what it is that you wanted and how you felt about what was going on. And because you're independent, right? You just was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to set my boundaries and do what I need to do for myself, right? You just don't take no shit. Just point blank. And I really believe because you were in that energy of standing your ground, it started to end this conflict that was there. And your person decided, you know what? Let's call it a truce. Let's end this conflict. Because this Knight of Wands is here. And everything I just spoke, it just came. My cards are saying, because now I got the Nine of Wands here. And this is all about a woman standing their ground. Right? So, your person, right? They wanted to get over this difficulty, right? But they probably had a lot of trouble committing. They took a lot of risks, right? Which isn't good because the Knight of Wands clearly, right, is they fun. I ain't gonna doubt you on that. They're very energetic, very charming, but they just can't commit. They got problems with committing. But you were just like, you know what? I'm going to be the last man standing tonight. You understand? Because you being persistent, it helped you to get to this point, right? You had a lot of hope still. Despite whatever the adversities that were going on around you, you was like, I'm winning this battle, right? I'm going to face these trials. Now, it was requiring you to do a lot of hard work. But it also allowed you to work on your own self-improvement and all of that. And this sacrifice that you did is what brought you two together as a team, right? This it made a big step within your connection. This heartbreak, Three of Swords is here because it was a deep heartbreak, right? It was a separation or a breakup that took place. Six of Pentacles is because either your person took advantage of love or this situation, or they could have been controlling. But however, it was an unfair power dynamic. It gave you the strength to be able to overcome this. You were resilient, very resilient. And because you're passionate and you can find empathy, it literally brought you two back together. You chose to look at this person with a different eye. Let's put it that way. Six of Swords in reverse. Yep. Because of that, because you moved on. That's what helped. But you definitely have a difficult time, or you did have a difficult time with really releasing what happened in this connection. Your person was very resistant to changing their ways. Yeah, because they were in that devil energy. So it's a lot of codependent energy that's taking place, which means it's just like either holding on to the past things or some type of addictions could have been there. But however, because of that, it made them disregard their feelings. Both of you probably were in this energy. That's what just came to me. Where you just disregarded your lover's feelings, regardless. You or your person or both of y'all were just like, fudge it. You know, because when you're in a double energy, you don't even care no more. It's just more about what's going on, your own fulfillment. Now, the Page of Wands is in the reverse. And, yep, it was all about somebody being an unreliable lover. Point blank, just failing to commit. Failing to do the right thing in the connection. But it took you standing your ground, right? Yep. Because I got the freaking will. And that also, you got the yin yang card. And you also got the temple path. It's all about cycles. And the will card is all about cycles, right? So you had to go through this cycle in order for things to get to that point where it got back to better again. Now, it required you to make some adjustments, but it definitely was a test. That's what was going on. It was just a test that was taking place. right? Your commitment was definitely being tested. But it was about this path because it was trying to, the universe, the divine was like, are you going to learn from your lessons? Right? Because the universe always wants to have you a bunch of blessings and gifts, but it can't release it until you start to let go of those old habits and old ways and outdated ways of thinking, being, acting, and all of that stuff. Thank you, Monology. Thank you, my spiritual guys. What is the closing message? Yeah, because you're able to balance your spirituality and your practicality. It puts you in alignment with the universe. There's definitely powerful changes coming to you, so expect them, right? So if you remain in that energy of not releasing or letting go of those codependent behaviors, I'm trying to go back and see which one it was because I thought the card told me. Whatever that keeps you tied up, whatever that anxiety is, or pain that you still feel that could cause maybe triggers and different things like that. Those are the things of how you know, like, all right, yeah, I still need to work on that. But nothing will come from that if you don't release those things. You'll end up still being in this cycle, repeating the same thing over and over again. And I'm pretty sure that you're ready to overcome that so that you can have this happy family. Yep. Because this is about a new romantic cycle beginning. So you're going through this. So now that the wheel has turned, this cycle can start. It's going to be a lot of changing. And this is a time for healing. All right. So take this time. If some of you guys haven't gotten to this point yet and you're still in that separation or the solitude or whatever is going on, take this time to heal yourself. Okay. And work on yourself so that you can attract. So when you do that, it really helps you to attract what it is that you really truly desire, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about attracting and not freaking chasing. We're not chasing people, we're attracting it. But the best way to do that is to get in alignment with self. Let these things go because they're not serving you in your now, and it actually blocks you from being able to move forward in all areas of your life. Not just your love life, but your career, anything that's going on within you personally, it blocks you. Your health, it blocks you. So to me, ending the karmic cycles, that's just my opinion, based off of everything that I'm saying here, will benefit you in the long run because you're getting this harmony, right? And you're getting the happy family. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. All right. So if you want a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. I am available to do them. I have a special going on right now. 20 minutes for $20. You can't beat that. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, that's what we're going to focus on. All right. Reach out to me through my Instagram. Click the link in the bio and it'll take you to my webpage. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome evening or morning because I think it's the next day, honey. But have a happy new year. Peace.